Welcome to the Football Experience, a podcast that looks at a journey of a sport person that is an athlete, a coach, an administrator. Today, we are broadcasting live from Worldwide Hope Botswana Extension 11 offices in Gaborone. We have partnered with Hope Worldwide Botswana to promote their services and tune in to learn more about OVC with Taboka Sewane. I'm your host, Mulifikena Miaoben. This is episode 11. And today we have William Razor MONENE, SikaNinety, the man who coaches both women and boys. And this is the guy who has never lost to the most feared CAF women's champions, Mamelodi Sundowns. So let's learn more about who Sika is. Brasika, welcome.
Big Morph.
Khonza.
Sharp.
So who's William Razor MONENE?
William Razor MONENE ke ngwana wa ntlha wa Mita MONENE go tswa go Chadibe. Re ba bedi hela mo jareteng. Ke se godetse go Chadibe go tswa pong. I just relocated to Gaborone 20 years back. But ke go letsa go Chadibe ke tsene sekolo go Chadibe.
Ka the Chadibe ke ha ke ha sa ga di thaba gona ha.
Chadibe go tswa pong ya la o thona di thaba hela. So I think Chadibe le na o dikane go di thaba hela kwa ne go teng.
So ha go gona no pala di thaba tsene.
Re ditse thata rona bona, so every day ne le selo sa letsatsi gore ke ne ke ya go thabeng ke ya go isa dikgomo ka
mo. Re ka tsang gore ke ya go ipaka
nya ne le tiro ya mosimane ya letsatsi ya irang ga tswa sekolong itse ntse re dikgomongwe go disa go ka moso wa di latela gape, so it was a day to day tiro mo ya letsatsi.
So o tsene sekolo go Chadibe from what standard to what standard?
Ke tsene sekolo go Chadibe primary from standard 1 up to 7, then we ya go mo ben junior from 1 up from 3, then I came to Gaborone because my mom was living here. Then I went to Likubu private school to do my form 4 and my form 5.
Kana me go tswa pong go itse gore mo go tswa bona di para tse di blind o no tla di square.
Initially I played football go primary because now ke gola people ba khamala ba kopala nna bana ba tsana school because a ke gola ne ke le mokhutswane thata.
O gapelo bossa.
Ke le monyenyane tota, so I played go primary, then I ke tsena go junioring ne ke le monyenyane, so because remember ne re tshameka le batho ba ile gore na ba le bo 21 years na ne kana go ne le bo 13 15 because no sna bo under 13 kana kwa rona, so it was very very difficult for me to break go team, but I ended up playing hela mo sekolong gore ke khona go ya di tripping ya le, so I was usually ke batla go tshameka football because ne pala gona o di thata gore ke tsene. But when I went to my form 4 and form 5, that's where I started playing. But I was playing both. I maybe I was so talented. Then because I get go engineering, go and like go lanyana ka height and low na etsena.
Sly.
That's what what I go school like bizarre. Kwena o no le monyenyane ya. Because ke go letsa go morago nna.
Okay. And then we came to Gaps o ta go dira your senior education as well. How else has that girl we read?
I studied go by sides computer studies, but it was just all about computer skills, combo hela or computer iruayang and all those sort of things.
And then now after that, in terms of football, after those short courses,
I continued playing. It was my first my first book really go Botswana vaccine in BVI go le Dumang. Then I went to play go Tropical Stars in the Division 1 by that time. I went to play go Tokwen Pirates in the Division 1 by that time. By the time I go to Tokwen Pirates, no two boys went to Premier League. They were promoted. That was a guy wa Ramotswa kwa Killer Giants because game at sanse ke ga kolohela no go tola sa tsene go eating go tola discrimolo go temolemo wa so not always got promoted on that day because Nela Shanaras Fark, all those guys there. So I went to trial at Naughty Boys. I impressed the coaches, but the hormonal problem on a little time factor was by that time I was working, so it was very, very difficult for me to play professional football while I was working, because sometimes we tell them about Pakela, so now it was very, very difficult to do that.
And this was the time Balamo Premier League?
Yeah, never more Premier League. Ke nako e la gore ba tshameke le bo Center Chiefs game e le ya bo phone not ya gore bone di kgaoge next day
why
then the next game no two boys be win now
no di le ba khole di point
ai shibolo ya rona hey
And then from there, what you said, I quit.
Actually, I didn't quit.
Yeah.
I was staying in Tokwe by that time. So I used to visit my friend who was he was the goalkeeper at Emergence. So I was always visiting him. I didn't sang. So he was coaching the small boys. So nan nzeke nna ke ya kwa like ya go nna le ena o sa irise. And then this guy was a cab driver, so most of the time na te ba maitsi wa tsentsa ra o tsa batho a ntsa le malaitinyana, so le nna ntse ke sala le bone until weekend ke ya ke sala le bone ke ya game le bone na go tsedingo na seyo, so ke nna le bone, so I developed that love now or no. Maybe I can start helping these small boys. So I developed the rato for mono ho ke sina ke sala le bone ke ba coach, and I started coaching.
And what is where now you also started to think about your academy, Future Stars?
I worked with that team for long, so there was a lot of things that I was not impressed with, because it was like team me, because I was supposed to coach. I was supposed to coach the kids. I was supposed to take care of the kids. I was supposed to go to school to check how they are doing academically. I have to check so it was like it was mine. But every time when they play, it's like a team, whether a big team or a team in first division. Nageta utoka ngwana la coach ki ile ko bokae kae we ile ko bokae kae ja ke sa itse gore ke sweka no lo nya ke re ke sitse. So was not like that transparency communication or nya. We decided or this boy is good, he can go this way. Because I will say, I'm spending a lot in this team. I'm spending my time, I'm spending my money. But I get away the same. That's when I started. Okay, I said, okay, let me start my own thing and see how it goes. Because as long as I'm even patient, I don't think I will go wrong. Yeah. So I started talking to the parents, how they can help me, talking to people who can help me, and the other person who helped me. This guy was our Football Academy, because by the time he was having a strong, good academy. Before he started having the senior team, because the senior team is a problem sometimes. Because love how they similar let me prepare a team here, so the children end up suffering. That's why I don't want to do any senior team. I would rather sell these boys to other big teams. So he was the other guy who boning or no me this thing can sell musola. Then I started taking it from there.
2010 and then we started 2012 until today. What are the successes the Future Stars and where you are seated?
Future Stars started to go primary. That's where we started. Of course, we had a lot of children who were there. I think we started close to 60 kids. But yes, children, they will come. Sometimes they are not there. They will come. But the others who stayed, they are the one who sustained the team until where it is today. So we started with 98. I started this team 98.
And how old were they by then?
They were still 14, 15 years by that time. So until 2012, I got registered to our own region, which I affiliate to Botswana Football Association. But I didn't have any problem with maybe teams because we had a good agreement between me and the players and the parents, because they knew what I was looking for. They knew what our mandate to gain. Because now I get because now I get but I get I used to know national team players, under 17, under 20, under 23, those players, they should come from rollers, they should come from GU, they should come from center chiefs. So they should come from police. So our mandate, we sat down with those boys. Okay, guys, you are 13, you are 14, you are 15. But guys, I'm doing this football academy for you. I want to see, or if, okay, I get the maybe rollers, the GU, that are good players there. Okay, fine. I'm doing this academy, but if we can take 3 years without any player break into the under 17, Kituba this academy. That is now so we pushed that mandate, because 2014, that's where Ryan Brown broke to the national under 14 in regional African youth games. So the same year, there was a guy who captained Botswana Kosasa team, which went to Zimbabwe. Tato called Kesa. He captained the team to that Kosafa. He break in Lena to national under 17, which was coached by Ray China Mataku. So now, that time we came back and sat down with boys. Guys, now we see that we are in the right track now. So we can produce more players to Premier League. We can produce more players to First Division. We can produce more players to Division 1, to Division 2, to Division 3. So now it's not that all the players who are coming from GU, they will play for the nation. No, everyone who's ready to play for the nation will represent this country.
So talking about producing those players, you need qualification, your coaching. At the time,
by the time, because some things they happen for a reason. I will talk. When I was chased away from Amagents, it was this thing. Of course, I was coaching Amagent development. And then I was the assistant coach at the team which was on Division 2. We promoted the team to the Division 1, which guaranteed them to play that Coca-Cola Cup. So after I departed, so they brought me back again. Can you keep on helping us even though you have your academy? Okay, fine. Now I'm fine. I don't have any problem. So then came the time we were featured against Wanda Sporting for Coca-Cola. So then we train Monday, we train Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, the manager called me. Hey, Sika, come here. Hey. Megana, we're having this problem. You can't coach 2 teams. But I've been doing that. You are the one who called me, because now I was in my academy. I didn't have any problem. No, you can coach 2 teams. Is that you coached our team and you take our team away, or you coach your team and stay? So now I know what I wanted by that time, but people didn't see what I was looking for by that time. Okay, fine. I didn't have any problem. Okay, you are playing Wonder Sporting, you can Coca-Cola. It's a big cup. Everyone want to be seen there. So I said, okay, fine. Now I won't leave my team for your team. I would rather leave you play the Coca-Cola Cup. I will go back to my team. Because they even talked about this thing of muti, what, maybe maybe how now I'm not into that. Now if I train these boys, it's fine. These boys will win. I don't need any extra activity or what. So that's why we end up I end up cutting ties with Amagents there. Then they played one weekend, they lost 2-1. It's fine. Life continues. No, now I don't believe in those things. It's all. So then after 2 weeks, there was a course, a grassroots FIFA course. So remember, I fought with those guys there. Where now I will go back to my team. And the person who was there by that time, I think he was the the chairperson of the league. He was called Karabu. So he was the one who was sending names there to people who should go to the course. So I ended up going to again, every time on Monday they call meeting at BFA. Youth coaches come in so that we can talk about a lot of things. So now I was attending all the meetings. Dr. Phil McQueen was calling, talking about the course. The course will be after on this weekend. So when the course itla,
your name is not there.
Hey, thank you. So I was just there. People are given bags. What. I was just there. So then, Dr. Phil McQueen said, I see some bags here, and I see a lot of coaches here who I didn't see them attending meetings, and I don't see them working. Yeah. Why is that guy, the Rasta guy, not given?
So you still had the Rasta there?
Hey, I was still having the Rasta. So how is that? That guy has been attending meetings, and I've seen him working, coaching kids. Why is not in the list? Then those guys they say, hey, shh, no, maybe get pause. Yeah, Sika, come. That's when I entered and did my first FIFA grassroots course. That was my first.
And what year was this?
Around 2010, 2011, 2012, somewhere there.
And then from there, you also did other courses. Which ones are those?
I did BFAD. BFAD ka 20. The preliminary. Yes. But it was hosted by Southeast Habu Tlokwenka. Manelo invited me there. Then I did it. Then I did my KFC 2016. Yes. That was my biggest course. Really. So today was an skills that already add up. Like now, I see the Hope World are coming in board, are helping us. So I did a lot of extra courses outside football and inside football.
You have seen it all, I would say. You know, what challenges can you say are there in our football administration, especially having moved from all these teams?
I think matata are na mantsi, but what can you say? We have to live with law, but try to improve where we can. I think I'm going to make a ball on. Run la football mo di booty wing. But since a new management came, because they introduced this licenses, what, because they forced the teams to have some offices so that you should not see more, for example, Arago booting, Maria Balaka booting. But I think some teams that are trying, but others they're still struggling. And who puts on like a solo person, a solo academy, like a private academy, a private development side like Future Stars, or if a big team, a Premier League team, or a First Division team, or a Division 1 team, they're still struggling to do some things. So you expect a development side to now what I'm trying to say is if the team, the Premier League side, they can try to do maybe lorna go tase kwa ho kana botoka re le ke go khona hatsa gore nya mi go hodimo ga ra bona gore nya gona le sedikilele so le rena let's fall. But for now, if something ke plara, it's not a secret na my academy players they are paying because I'm qualified to coach there. So if now I'm trying to go development side, then when my player get to a certain team, he's starting complaining, coach, I'm not paid, coach was not around the whole week, where was he? So those are things that they don't want to be so but we are trying by all means. So like club licensing, I think the most important things Botswana football should do, now to try to to be strict in this thing of club licensing, because that's where we can get it right. It's why you don't get it right there. You always suffer, because some teams will find that hey, we represent club licensing, but if you check some things come around, how can this team represent club licensing? It doesn't have even development. But more development. People say how, but let's get these things sente. Then we'll
Talking about development, Sika, there's always been this fight, and you know about it, in saying that people who develop, they're not actually compensated rightfully. What's your opinion on that?
I think this one I will have to put a BFA let's all, because tota rona we have been suffering. Because kanya do orange book tota ne sa re berekele rona, because I have 10 years plus more development and owning my development. So nante sa berekele at all, because na ngono sa bonwe ke khona na khwedi sa bone ngwana. Then how was one ka kila pasasi ana go kazungula ene ngwana o yana o iragala. Then when you try to contact the team, kana ke bona I see my player there playing there, what's going on? This guy is my player. Is your player? How? No, we read the book, because our orange book was not value to one, because because of the orange book. But since we BFA introduced this FIFA Connect, now let me because I know how to make up a pay can tell whether they have to go through me for you to get that player. But I think it was very, very hurting, because with other some agreement but when because we're having a problem, nice development coaches a big team because that's where most ideas similar as a rate a change no hey now I have to go this way now no one I get higher good team here, because we have a similar problem one of the players that I developed, and Ryan Brown. It's not a secret, because I went to Pretoria in 2015. Then we had an agreement, the parents, that okay, fine, I'll be not available for maybe a year, because I stayed in Pretoria for a year, in 2015. So we agreed on let the child, when I'm outside, get the child to play where you go one or make a guy, so that the child will come back to me. Then we did that agreement. When I came back, the child so when I came back, then we had a problem now. Has it one who deal matter at a senior level? That's when we have some conflict. Or no, and I didn't say you should take the child back to GU. And I don't know how the future stars young, all those misunderstanding. So you see now, FIFA Connect came. So how to hey yole buka itu ile kwa ine terke kismama wisite kwa no. So na Rebecca ka molao yan.
Yeah, me to also how you guys are being paid.
Ankara ke aditumela, because so Santla Bramol football ele wane ja bukai. But the standard rates in body was it at ngwana re ke mo tswana ka dikota stars ha se kora ona di standard rate, because na ke le ko division ngwana tsa ngwana ka 350. So 350 what can I do ka 350? Even pata nga ka pata ka 350 wa bona. But it's what is this, go re hela na go re hela re dira ka passion wa bona re nya at least na ha ke ngwana ke a principal sa rola se se kodilwe monene ko morago, I'll be proud. I can show the other guys what I'm developing, that boy o hitile ya. But the team I try the way I negotiate le Murupule is not the way that I can negotiate with my stock. The way I negotiate with my stock is not the way that I can negotiate with the Khabru United. Now I think I'm seeing the fruits, but even though but I see what I'm working for.
Which players do you see how I never know, like where you can proudly say, no, this is my player and this boy actually developed?
There are a lot of players. Remember, I'm a national team coach. I worked with the regional coach. I worked with Sona Games as a head coach. I worked outside the country, but I have worked with a lot of players.
Yeah.
So, but where every time I work, I try to give my best. Whether you are there for 2 weeks or you are there with me for a week or you are there with me for a month, I don't say, no, this one comes from top stars. I have to deal with him this way. If we have to win the coming tournament, because we are given 2 weeks, I have to work with you in a manner which will help me to win that tournament for that 2 weeks, and in a manner it will help you for the rest of your life. For Nyame, I've went through Coach Razor. This is what he has helped me with. But I get to jealous in terms of football. But if I'm working with you, I give my heart to you. Later, I'm working with you here so that in future you will thank me. One thing that people want to why when every time you are posting some T-shirts, I think hanga T-shirts and the nation. Dika had that team is what there is there. But I can give 30 plus extra. Little officially they are par. But it's not that all those guys that are my players.
Yeah.
No, I worked with them somehow. Yeah. We met the national team, we met the region, we met the somehow. But so it's who I am. Yeah. What I'm trying to do my best so that in future, so but there are some players by Longorena in my team. I think these ones will take this kind of player I can produce. Because like do no playing it and send. Remember I have a player, I have 2 players who went to 11 Angels. Toto Kaolo, who was number 27, and then there is a Frederick Mpofu. They are born 2004. We had an agreement. There were some offers from 3 big teams in Gaborone. So we sat down, okay, fine. What do you want, my boy? Do you want money or do you want to play? Now I'm fine. In terms of financial, I'm fine. I can get cash or I can loan you there to go and play. Yeah. Then we had an agreement. Coach, I don't want money for now. I want to play. Yeah. Okay, you don't have money. Then he said to me, Coach, that team said they will pay me. Yeah. I was so straight to him. They said they'll pay you. Okay, fine. That team gonna Palama. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that they will be needing. There are a lot of things that they will be struggling with. So as long as go there and play. But don't expect money. And even I don't want to hear you saying a word or coach and kind of 1 hour 3. I agree that 3 big teams here looking for you. Money, but I'm not sure about the duel. So when you are opting to play again, then I support you. He went there. So I said to him, I don't want to hear you say strike or batamadi. I don't want to, because you went there to play football. As long as you are getting game time, it's fine. Because you want to increase your value there. That's what, till today, I never even talked to the coach. I talked to the coach by the time the boy was going there. Until today, I never never even talked to the coach.
No issues.
Because he went there to play football.
Yes.
So that's the player I can say, this one is the type of the player that I have produced. And there was the other guy who is at Mastauka, Victor James is the goalkeeper. Yes. Very, very disciplined. Very, very disciplined. Because not that I believe more players the Tokomela. That's why I'm against this thing of snooze. What snooze? Plus the always that what until snooze. Why we in parallel? Why if you are good at something, if you are good at something. So those are things that say long dira or ball arna lorona go class because now this
so these young boys they use these drugs.
They use these drugs. If you can go all over these pitches, you will find that all that thing is all over. But
how does it look like? I don't know that.
It's like a chapis. You are how do you So agree now. Nageta wegele William MONENE. I'm 18 years old. Kebata ho shuchala zale lo thing. Lo lengore now is being in Premier League. So for me to be to go yena or ke social zelena, I have to do something. Say lengore they will take me there. But these are things I always give I also give ke le ka go gagolla malaitinyana me santse ba le banyana la itaka wena itrele dream ya gago Could don't be so that you can be people you are not raised away. Do your own name. People will recognize your name. So raise because people should see you raise. Who is raised? Raised so just be disciplined, dedicated, hardworking. You won't go wrong.
And make your own name.
Simple. So the problem that we're having now in Botswana, the small boys, they want to be seen with big guys. So seeing with big guys, they will end up doing things which is not good for them.
So it's all about group behavior.
It's always group behavior. That's why I have a lot of players that I have policy. The player who's playing now, Leon is playing at Mastao. I'm the one who gave that boy breakthrough. He got 2017 was one of the games that we won. I'm the one who gave that boy breakthrough. He was playing for Top Stars Academy. I love more. Then Ryan Brown, and then there was the guy who was called Cricket Tuli Tadinyani. Those guys were playing for the national under 20. Could they played for under 17, then they graduated to under 20. So Tawamutsa Hole, he was called to under 17, then he was dropped. So there was a time where Relemo campaign, then under 20 Ibiza camp. Then those two goalkeepers went to the camp, the under 20. Then Tawamutsa Hole abasala. And there was the guy who's playing left back go rapa. So I saw a video by that time. So I stayed with those guys down. I stayed with them down. Bafit. Coach kana video national teaming. Ke ba ga bafit. Ga ona le platform e nngwe tona ya bana ke Botswana Games. And how many coaches did level Botswana Games? So this is the biggest stage. Saban, development. How many stages after the school sports Botswana Games? That's the biggest stage ever. So you guys, I'm going to play you because you deserve to play. But you agree na now I don't have to talk for you. Now I'll give you the platform to play. So go and show the world that you are capable of playing for under 20. I played that boy the whole game is so Ryan Brown, who was coming from the camp bench. Because now I know those guys. I know them. I didn't meet them at national team level. I know them from development. I played Brian as my goalkeeper, Thomas Ahole as my opponent. I know their qualities. So I said, you will play. But what's important is to show those people that you are capable of playing for the nation. Not me talking to the national team coaches, but you. I will give you the platform. After we won Botswana Games, TD was 16 core. He was one who was awarding us the awards. When I'm of half a whole medal like this, next year January, camping under 20. That boy was, hey coach, you're under 20. I said, okay, fine. Don't be happy that you are going for under 20. You should be. It should be a okay, fine. What's after under 20? Under 20, you guys will play some first division team, some Premier League team match practices. Get breakthrough. Go and show the coaches that you can start, not to bench. You can start. They played against BDF 11 friendly game. BDF won this boy. That's why you went to BDF.
The rest is history. No, you spoke of drugs, you spoke of those challenges, but there is another impeding thing more footballing here.
Maybe when I coach, maybe I'm a modern coach. Not inshallah, I don't believe in those things. But I'm not saying more for as a chairman of the team, if you believe in those things, you can use them. But they should not affect my team. We had a similar thing. Women football, I don't know what's happening to it now. There was a game where we were playing against GU. You were playing GU. So now we're supposed to use some gates. What? So now, but this thing is distracting my players. Now what I know, God, I coach these players. I've been working with these players. We did everything to help us winning. So there's no way how molemo ka re thibela hore se ka ra win one. If we are fit to play, okay fine. I referee let's phala.
Yeah.
We will win.
Yeah.
Eh, hore molemo o rile.
Ka re reason tena ba tlo tola ka hala ka go stadium le tsela mo ke go stadium le tsela ka le tere to le go standing.
That's the question that you can ask. That's the question because go stadium ke itiwa. Ya there's rumulona nse wa. Hey, why is Satoli? Hey. So that's the problem that you are having. And that thing, Coach Mr. Molf, not tota as an upcoming coach. Ke bona e diela we don't develop the players because we take time re seo mo teaming re tabogile re ile kwa so we don't develop these players. And how can if there are player at Future Stars it develop from here to here. So I'm expecting that coach which I given the player to develop the player further. So he doesn't have that time. Na kwa na le ona ke ana tabile ko Nshambe aya kwa to ko Zimbabwe ya kwa lokho ngona uthi coach kona tanga kiti kick off ke 3 coach kona tanga ka kiti ka 10 to 3 kiti irang. So this thing na to me it doesn't help our football. It is destroying our football. Tota Muti is destroying our football. Because now we are not developing these players. We are busy with something it can't help us win. Talking
about developing players like you alluded now, well, issue your sports over education and employment. What is your advice on players looking at those, or should you do your education? Can't they ball or hero? What's your advice there?
It's half.
Yeah.
But like I've been saying, maybe I'm an honest person.
Yeah.
Because it's not that these kids ba coach I can even take time to go to school to check out academically we rajang. Sometimes you can call how many times does your parent go to school? What I like report collection again. So I don't know how to get report collection he won't go to school.
Yeah.
But now I can also have a go school here. I couldn't point to the someone. I couldn't point to the report someone well. From 1, term 1, term 2, term 3. So those reports I get I can see her she's good academically. This one is good. Yeah. And I'll tell him, one I know what I'll go school. So try to be serious at school. But when I see this one is trying. He's trying. But term 1, he got 10 points. Term 2, he got 6 points. Term 3, he got 8 points. But one how do you keep exposed? But I want improvement. But the potential is there in football. The potential is there. The potential is there. Okay, fine. I'm not saying neglect this one because you have home. Push a hell and one can't but this one you can see that you can go somewhere. The plus that we have they are not the same. So you will tell school sharp mona push you will pass when I show pass on a t-shirt like push out when I how tell me what's I make if you can put more effort you can make it. But bang we can give advice like the one who went to 11 Angels. And I've been telling them even before the result I know this boy will come up as it. So he came to me, coach, I want to play football. Okay, what do you insist to do? I talked to the parents, but I can take a gap year. Okay, fine. No, it's fine. You can take a gap year, go and play. Go 11 years. You want to play what ball and say, okay, fine. But don't expect anything. He went there. Then this year he came again. Hey, coach, I want to come back to our own. Okay, fine. Apply so that we continue to school. I will see your team get a team. So the plus they do have a one. For example, look at now I've known Mori, that boy who went to Belgium, this one, Abidal. Yeah. I knew Abidal naturally what had. It's not bad. if you compare Abidal to Tato, different, you know that Tato, what can he offer me at school? But Maoto so those are the kind of things that they really belong. But now, I tell you straight, right? You are trying. But if even though we can get some teams saying where they can pay you, they won't pay you. But at least you got how to say you can get something say familiar. But when I push a hot, when I tiger push a hot. But if you have seen the school is suffering, but in Tiki what Halemorf, Nagawe me, so when I am a bill Halem one amiga, I couldn't a bill of Pengua, or Bale Hellas in Dota after school, because I know what I don't want to get in conflict with your parents, Bargi, Bolo Fade seat. So then I'm trying by all means to encourage this kid. That's why I need scholarship by this one. Kya Lake or one go apply like or state funds. For example, we took that girl Mfandiso to states, but she was refusing. Nah, coach, I want to go and play at Deben. Okay, you want to go and play at Deben. What after Deben? Yeah. Because you won't even play at Deben because of the distance of you, what. But they're giving you the opportunity here. Of course, go to UK, get certificate, come back to Botswana, you will find something that can help you. Or it's like a hole. But staying here, you'll go to Durban, swim. After swimming, what? You'll go there, play sundowns. After sundowns, what?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that was William Razor, SikaNinety, MONENE. You heard him, hard-hitting truth. He's very brutal, this gentleman. Now, let's take this moment to learn about OVC with Me Taboka.
Hello everyone, my name is Taboka Sawani, an OVC facilitator at Hope Worldwide Botswana Lobatse. At Hope Worldwide Botswana we have a program that is called OVC, which stands for Orphan and Vulnerable Children. It's a program that is aiming at children who are 0 to 17 years. Those children are orphans, children that are adolescents with babies, which we call young mothers. These are children that are HIV infants who are exposed to HIV and AIDS. These are children of people or key populations, which are our female sex workers and men having sex with other men. And these are also children that are living with HIV, and also children that their caregivers or their parents are living with HIV and AIDS. So with our children, these children, we go house by house, we assess them, looking at these vulnerabilities that I just mentioned. With these vulnerabilities, we then go back and give them services looking at 4 domains, which number 1 is healthy. At healthy domain, it's where we give services for looking at women's health, which we are looking at adherence support. We give them adherence support for those that are living with HIV and AIDS. And we also check if they are receiving health services, that is going to clinics and any other healthcare facilities, and also looking at their well-being, if they are healthy, they are well and well nourished. And also we have the safe domain. That is a domain that we assess the environment or the housing that our clients are living under. We check where if they are cared for. That is where we give our wash services. And we also carry out family conference service, whereby if there are any other issues at home, we give these service, whereby our families, we sit them down and we try by all means to address issues that are there, that we find in the household, whether it's gender-based violence, whether it's issues of ngwana asabatle go dira ditiro tsa malapeng. That's where we chip in. We also provide counseling in this domain. And we also have a domain called Stable, where we advise our caregivers, our parents to have wills, to write wills for their children, so that haba tlhokahetse ba itsametse moreneng ba itse gore nyame that children are secured go na le kwa ba itseng gore ba ka thusiwa ka teng in terms of gore ke mang o tsayang the benefit and things like that. And this is where we also empower women who are unemployed with services like Bowie, which are women empowered. And we also give these women the service we allow them to, or give them the chance to tell us like what they are interested in, in which is a we service. And also we also check if they are able or capable of providing for their families in any other way. And we also have the domain that we call schooled. This is a domain for children that are schooling and children that are out of school who may have dropped out of school. This domain we assess and we follow it through cases of children mostly that are dropped out. We try to reinitiate them back to school. And also when we talk about schooled, we monitor children's grades, children's schoolwork, and we also have a play and stimulation for children who are 0 to 5 years old, in which we are trying to see if they really are growing well, if they really are developing in a way that a child needs to develop. With this said, there is a lot to our OVC program, and I hope if you would come to our facilities, we can chat more about it. And we are found at Lobatse, we are found in Ramotsa, we are found in Gaborone, Molepolole, and Kanye.
Bariza, thanks a lot for your time, and please continue do what you are doing. Give those kids the advice, give them the platform, make sure that they become better people in the future. I see the work that you have done. I've seen a lot of players that actually went through your hands, and they're actually doing very well. Thanks a lot for tuning in. This was the Football Experience, episode 11, broadcasting live from Hope Worldwide Botswana Extension 11 office. Thanks to Deep Take for the production. Until we meet again next time. Bye-bye.